My dog ain't on there. Roll out my dog ain't on there. Let's go, let's go. Game time. Game time.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa.
We know who we are.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yes, it is.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he's
Get
going
on
to take
pass.
this
You ain't
ahead
got no
for right
speed.
around 3 yards.
Get on pass.
No more than that. Second down.
Get on pass.
Opting to run again here with White.
There you go. Fall forward.
40 up past the 25.
Fall forward.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Brady now to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Normally on
Let's do it, let's do it.
You're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down, and then some.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On play action, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
Get your ball, baby.
Good effort.
Get your ball.
To take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Get your
Nice
ball.
job there, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he's coming,
this
man.
is going to be a fun battle throughout this
Get
game.
your ball.
Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They'll go
Yes.
up the middle with White.
Get up through there.
He'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They'll go for it. It's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold. And they certainly were there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They keep it on the ground. White again. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Those are the types of run, Charles,
good job,
that they say
6'9".
this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Brady. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And
Way
this
to get that
is another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, first quarter from this nigga. You won't see a first quarter. Garbage.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd down, back to Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Come on, defense. Let's get him early. Get him early, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Rodgers.
Damn.
He's got him in, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 35 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Right, that's what it was.
Hey, take 26. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Rodgers again now. Oh, the ball comes out on
I'm loving it. Okay. I thought this might be something good. Let's see if we can perfect it. Let's perfect it, guys.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Let's perfect it.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Damn.
Able to find Lazard. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jones.
Nothing. Let's go.
Be hit and drop for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Damn, I didn't get out. I like. Oh no, that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one.
Extra point away now from tying this ball game.
That ain't the one.
Okay. For the point
we'll figure something out. Well, I'm gonna do something else different with him. See if something different.
Quarter number 2.
Work with him. Shut down that little shit.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Tone.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
He's got Otten, and he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a give up the middle. This is White, and he's got some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have moved out in front. Extra point try now for Succop. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. A full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. On play action, it's Rodgers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
To throw is Rodgers. He is going to find Hill here. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. It's caught at the 10. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On play action, now Brady. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this one is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On play action, Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 38, Rodgers. Slant route, he's got Doubs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, and his throw here's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. On play action, now Rodgers rolling to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Hey, take 26.
Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. The kick by Crosby is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum.
Now let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's make a run. Let's make a run, y'all.
Right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time
he's all time. Ay. Come on, E. Big E.
He's up to about the 37.
Let's make a run.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground.
There we go. There we go. Oh!
And he'll go down, and that will do it.
He's all time.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They stay on the ground with White. He's got it to the 43 here.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Throwing is Brady on third down. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Brady now to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by
Let's go, baby. What a big play. Big play. Huge play. And then he topped it off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered.
Oh, hit him. Hit him hard.
Quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, look at big boy. Lawnmower man. Got out there.
The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Yes, we can look at the lawnmower man.
Too much. Down he goes. Now Rodgers gotta have this one.
Yes, he did.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent.
He's a fool. Now, why would he go for that right there? He's a fool against Hog. And I'm all time. And I got a Hog-led defense. Why would he do that?
Territory like that?
Let's just say that with that,
Do something with it.
me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And the slot man goes in motion left. Brady gives this to White. And he's got this pretty close
Good
to
run,
a first
boy.
down as the tackle is made at the
Good
Packers
run.
16. 102 yards on the ground for him so far.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play of this football game. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On the handoff, this is White. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7.
He's all time.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Now a give to White. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Again, this is White.
Yes, he did.
Touchdown.
Yes, he did. He's all time.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs get it in.
He's all time.
To extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Suck up for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession.
He's all time.
They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work in mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this a party when I come to town. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, like shit, wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw 'em off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm a brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear down.
Going in like a positive. Ooh, I be going in like a positive. We got it. Losing and winning, and I did it. And it ain't just me. Each other, right? No eyes on this. Each other, right? No eyes. Ooh. Always losing the winning, and I did it. And it ain't just me, it's the whole team.
EA Sports coverage.
Let's go.
NFL brings us to
Game
South
time.
Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins.
Down there in Miami. We're down the road. Let's go.
It's time to dance. We are underway from Miami. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
You got Tariq out there. Watch Tariq. Come here, young man. Come here, y'all. Team Cap got off the bus ready. Team Cap looked like he got off the bus ready.
Was a loss of a yard on the game's first play.
Got off the bus ready, didn't he?
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball.
Take me a piss.
But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10, and he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. Taken down at the 47-yard line. Second down and 8. Here's Tua. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Opting to run again here with White. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. In motion left is Perriman. First down, here's White. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. They'll go up the middle with White. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Up the gut, Fournette. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Run coverage excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Play action, now it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Buccaneers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd down, a run from White. And some room to roll now. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, 46 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes our score 17-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a give to Mostert running right. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Damn.
That one
this motherfucker, garbage ass.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man, complete to Cedric Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. Tua to throw again. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Steps away to his left. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Garbage ass.
Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Tua on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal.
Boy, I tell you, this is lucky, but this garbage ass, this garbage pail stench.
Agreed. Anytime you can
garbage juice.
To a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. Here's Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert taking it in from
He reeks
and the Dolphins are on the board here.
of the shit on the street from the garbage truck. He reeks of it.
We're going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Damn, get up through there.
Sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this
Up through there.
field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Going right side is White. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On play action, now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
I'll give you a break.
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Now back to throw. Airing this one out for Evans.
Come on, man.
Connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The final shot before half for Brady. Looking downfield for Jones.
Oh, look at Jones. Boy, way to fight for it.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Ooh, I see that 2nd effort.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to
Motherfucker ain't supposed to have nothing on the board. Garbage ass. Don't have nothing on the board. I lighten up. What the fuck you lighten up on these garbage pail kids? Don't lighten up on them garbage pail kids. They get lucky.
I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The bottom of the barrel ass nigga. Come on, y'all. Shit.
And they'll get the football
Finish
first
this
as the
nigga.
second half is underway.
Don't take it lightly on this nigga.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And
Damn.
he might up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run.
Taking it right down Broadway. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And they'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
All time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
Go ahead,
And
man.
not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Boy, I tell you, they didn't get that.
Across the 35.
Boy, I tell you.
Miami first down. That
We didn't have everything we needed over there. All right, let's go. Now try it. He gonna pass it. He going to Tariq.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Get you one this time.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but then just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 181 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. In motion right is Evans. Brady gives this.
Damn, how he get through there? How the fuck he get through there? Garbage ass nigga, man.
Loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They run straight ahead here with White, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Wrestling with a garbage pail kid.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Back near his goal line. Here's Tua. And he'll be hit as
way to get there, y'all. Shit. Get there.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
You know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Good job.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
From his own end zone, Tagovailoa, 3rd and long. And
thank you. Thank you.
He's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shit.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. Here's White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On target over the middle to Hill. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. He is going to find Hill here. He's got the first down and more down the left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
This is lucky. I can't stand that bastard. I can't stand that bastard either. I can't stand you, DBL, Leprechaun. Y'all motherfuckers.
A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it.
Sonny and DBL is the epitome and the stench. It's stench walking. Garbage can juice stench walking. And that Leprechaun, he's just a Leprechaun.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is
but Sonny and DBL, tit for tat. Garbage motherfuckers that can get something lucky.
We'll return with more after this.
They ain't gonna win.
The NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
But get some shit lucky, boy, I tell you.
3 timeouts left. Still a chance.
And then look, then he do that.
This one back. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Stenchy. I mean, a stench. They're a walking stench.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
I swear, they are walking stench. Left, hey, little left. DBL and Sonny, they both walking stenches. They don't need to be in the same room together. Won't nobody be able to stand in that room with them.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They just busting through the line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards.
How do you just busting through the line?
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Boy, 192 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. In motion left is Perriman. On a handoff, it's
how you let him get back?
Losing yardage back at the 40. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go with the football. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Ready, play. Black shot. 6, 7.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Roster, 6. Red, cycle. Green.
Now Tua. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devin White coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front. And that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one complete to the running back.
Yeah, he catches that. He catches that.
First down is a 4th conversion.
I tell you, these lucky motherfuckers, they ain't got no business on this game at all. They so garbage. They ain't got no business on this motherfucking game.
They're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Tua now on 1st down.
Catch the ball!
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua.
Man,
but it's incomplete.
pick the ball.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
This offense so far on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
What you doing?
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Tua finding Gesicki there for Dolphin first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And how this nigga run? Who is this? 17? Waddle.
Football here at their own 18-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored,
Damn, get rid of this motherfucker.
Has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles.
Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Get out of here, y'all.
It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time,
get out of this game, shit.
Turn out just okay.
We're gonna miss this motherfucker all the way down. You garbage ass. You get lucky on me. You so garbage. Hell, a little strike of luck come your damn way every now and then. You garbage ass. Get out of this motherfucking game. I'm gonna go to sleep on the clock, goddamn. Garbage ass. Stinchy ass.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a give to White, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3.
Oh, my.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll go up the middle with White. Pushes past him. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it.
Bro, you just time out, nigga. I don't lesbian milk. The cow on the field. Shit. You know what I'm saying? He on the 30.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a loss.
He running. He running.
What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dive a long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Well, they got tripped up from behind. Garbage ass.
They convert on the 3rd down play.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1.
Stench.
You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive linemen, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes
almost had 45 yards.
37. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to get it back to a one-score game. And this one is right down Broadway. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through and buries one for long range.
Yeah, it's hardly impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter. Sort of get them into the flow of the game, but it comes
Your ass, your lucky motherfucker, your garbage lucky ass out of here.
Give him a lot of credit.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best. Did
Get the hell out of Miami, y'all lucky motherfucker.
Onside kick, you're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is
hell
done.
up out of Miami. I ain't gonna hit no strip clubs or nothing. Get the fuck up out. I'm finna go up to Fort Lauderdale. Fuck y'all.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. When they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
I ain't passed not one time. Damn. Now I passed, but I ain't complete nothing. Damn. How many times I even attempt? I attempted 4. Damn. Damn. You did it 317. $220. Damn, I don't remember a game where I didn't complete a pass. But still got the victory. Damn, I'm a bad mother, shut my mouth. I'm a bad motherfucker.
photo.